now. I got it recording. Last tits move, which is when moving averages cross and price respects it, which it has done. That's a good thing. All right, especially when we're trying to go up. If we were shorting, we'd want to see this in the opposite direction, which we have seen before. Last tits move for a while, coming in now, 50 through the 100 moving average. Price has held the line. You can look for this 200 moving average attack now. That's at about 17 or 8. That's actually about 18 bucks. And we're at 16 now. That's a pretty good lick of about 10% to the 200. From there, we'll see what happens. I do think it's got more headway to go past that. Is over all the weekly moving averages, so it has support. We like only breaking out of that white dotted line right there. Once you break out of that white dotted line at 18 bucks, you're free and clear to run to 20 to 22, even all the way up to 25 bucks, and then we'll reassess from there. It's going to need to cool off at some point, especially when it gets up that high. That'll be a hot move, and a lot of people do pretty well right there. That's a 65 to 75% move. And we're over the 821 today. If it closes here, I'm highlighting that one in green. I like the way she looks. Hyperliquid. All right, Hyperliquid, even after cooling off, still ripping and gripping. Hasn't let loose yet. It did hit another fib time zone here, the 786. I do expect this to cool off now that it's gotten above all-time high. Cooling off back to Sniper's Alley wouldn't be the end of the world. Or testing this trend line again that it's hugged very, 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 very well. For now, it's still okay, but I'm going to put orange because it's so overheated. Look at that RSI. Shoo. I think this needs to cool off. It's not a sale, but it is a take profit. Does that make sense? There's always a good day to take profit, and that day is every day. And I think the way this looks, sitting over top of all-time high but slowing down, overheated, it probably does need to back test a little bit here. Back testing the 21 EMA at about 30 bucks wouldn't be impossible to understand. And I think that would also be a good thing and let it breathe a little bit. Once it catches its breath, probably take off and go again. Quant. Not ant. Quant. QNT USD.